this big military alliance. And when I did my PhD, I researched the history of NATO. NATO was founded in 1949, so after the Second World War. And I found out that in 1990, there was a military scandal that rocked all over Europe, and it started in Italy, where Italian Prime Minister Giulio Andreotti, he's now dead, said, there is a secret army in Italy, it's called Gladio, and it is a secret military army which exists within the Italian government. So you have the Italian government, one part of it is the Defense Department, Defense Minister, and within the Defense Department you have the Military Secret Service, and in the Military Secret Service you have a top secret branch which is called Gladio. So you know, people on the streets had no clue about it because it was hidden, very well hidden. And so Giulio Andreotti said, and this secret army has been set up by the CIA, American Secret Service sets up a structure within Italy in the, inner secret service, in the military secret service. People are like, okay. And the British Secret Service, the MI6. So it's a huge scandal. Okay, people in Italy go, no, this is a violation of Italian sovereignty, and this is Americans who control the country, and what's going on, and we want an investigation. So Andreotti says, yes, and I researched this in my PhD, and Andreotti says, well, we did not only have this secret army in Italy, it also existed in Germany. People go, oh, also in Germany. And I said, and it also existed in Belgium.
Gladio in Germany.
Yes. And then people go, in Belgium as well? And he said, yes. And at that time, the Belgian defense minister was in Italy. Guy Coem was his name. And he read in the newspaper, there's a secret army in Belgium. He's the defense minister. So he flies back to Brussels and he goes and asks, where's my secret army? I've never heard of it. And he asked the highest ranking military officer in Belgium, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And he says, okay, I'm the defense minister. Do we have a secret army? And the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff in Belgium says, yes. And he's like, you're kidding me, right? I'm the defense minister. Why don't I know that? And then this chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff says, you're a socialist, and you're an elected politician, so you come and you go, yeah. We don't know where you are in 2 years.
Army stays.
Yeah, the army is here, and we're not going to tell you all the secrets. This is a top secret army of NATO, and it's in all countries of Western Europe, and it is an anti-communist network, so
those ministers are on need-to-know basis over there.
Yes, we're not going to inform everybody. And Switzerland is a neutral country, and at the very same time, in 1990, so that's the same time that the Berlin Wall crumbles and where Saddam Hussein invades Kuwait, so, a lot of political turmoil at the time. At that time, we have a Swiss secret army, which is also uncovered. P26 is the name. The Gladio keyword was only for Italy. In Switzerland, it was called P26.
Other names.
And in Belgium, it was called SDR8. So, people can't remember the names, but in Germany, it was called Stay Behind.
Stay behind.
Stay behind. That is the military term because these armies were equipped with weapons, with explosives, with arms caches in the woods, hidden, and with communication equipment. So that Andreotti explained it like that. He said, in case of Soviet invasion of Western Europe, if Italy was occupied by the Red Army, or Germany was occupied, or Belgium or France, because you had the secret army also in France, in Spain, in Portugal, in Greece, in Turkey, in Denmark, in Norway, in Sweden and Finland, they are neutral countries, and in Austria and other neutral countries. So it was all over Western Europe. And NATO said, on the first day they said, we never, engaged in guerrilla warfare. We never did that. And on the next day, they had to come forward because Prime Minister was saying, okay, I have the documents, and now NATO comes and says we're not involved. And then NATO spokesman comes again and says, okay, what we said yesterday was wrong, and today we can't tell you anything. Top secret. So, a very stupid public relations campaign. And the French, Mitterrand, who was the president of France, he said, no, la grande nation, la France, on n'était pas dans ce réseau Gladio, so we were not part of this secret network. And then Andreotti, who was facing a lot of criticism, he says, oh, At the last meeting, there's a secret meeting. It's called the Allied Clandestine Committee. At the last meeting, coordinated by NATO in Brussels, the French were also there. And then, Mitterrand sort of losing face. He said, we don't have it. And then Andreotti says, yeah, the French were in the last meeting. How can you say you're not part of it? And so the French defense minister, Chevènement, the president wouldn't go again. He then sends his defense minister and says, okay, you sort it out. And the defense minister comes forward and says, okay, we had a secret army.